Hello everybody, it is I, YouTube Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Radiator Springs Race and Rescue variant of Lightning McQueen. This is the main one. I'm going to be calling him Rescue Lightning McQueen, as shown on the card back here. It just says regular Lightning McQueen. They don't differentiate this and the other one that I reviewed a while ago. So yeah, this is going to be Rally Race 200 McQueen, and this is going to be Radiator Springs Race and Rescue McQueen, or just Race and Rescue McQueen, because I think that's a better sounding name. I didn't want to get this item at first, but my brother found it at Walmart, and so I decided might as well just take a look at it. I'm actually really curious to see how this one stacks up to the other McQueen. Alright, so over here we got the card art. This is the traditional Cars 3 render of McQueen. As you guys might remember, this one used the Cars 1 render of McQueen, so this one uses a Cars 3 render. I don't think it's the same as Deputy Hazard. No, it's different from Deputy Hazard. It's not native Deputy Hazard. New for 2025 logo. I've said it before, but these yellow triangles on the side are very similar to those on the 2015 card back specifically. Over here on the back, we have the other cars that are out as singles. Pit Crew Sarge, Race and Rescue Sarge, Race and Rescue Chick Hicks, who is in the 2-pack, I own him, and Race and Rescue Mater, who I really want to get just because I think his design looks really interesting, a sort of modernized Mater. Here's all the legal jargon, all of that stuff. Wait, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Is that a 2022 copyright date? This is a 2025 packaging style. The copyright should say 2024. Very strange indeed. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the packaging. Going to open him up and take a look at him. Alright, here he is out of the package, and wow. Okay, this is a little trippy to look at. Now, the first thing a lot of people thought when this guy was revealed is that, oh, this is just a retooling of Deputy Hazard from 2023. This is the 2024 slime variant. I don't really care about getting the original one. This is just Deputy Hazard to me. So yeah, I wanted to see if they were the exact same, because personally the mouth looks the same. They just took this red part, you know, the gum part, I guess, and they turned it into a, you know, not gum part, just full smile. But yeah, looking at it, I think it is the same mold. It looks pretty similar, pretty close. Could be slightly different. Alright, let's put him away just for now. Another thing that was really interesting about this McQueen is apparently his decals look designed to look like a book. Yeah, so there are his headlights. Very, you know, like drawn on. They're stickers, I guess. I don't know. Which is funny because when I got Rally Race McQueen here, he has normal headlights, the same as any other regular post-Cars 3 McQueen. So I don't know why they did it specifically for this McQueen. It's a very weird error. Sort of the only reason I would be willing to get this diecast was to compare these two, because of the fact that McQueen takes on two different roles here, and I find that really interesting. Both of these McQueens have really interesting expressions, but I do prefer the Rally Race one, honestly. This one looks just, I don't know, something looks off. I think the eye spacing, like this, the eyes are a little further apart, so it looks a little more natural. This just kind of looks like Deputy Hazard 3.0. If I had the regular one, I'd show it. So, like, I don't know, it's trying, alright? I respect that it's trying. I just think, I don't know, it could have been done a little better. Of course, he has the 95 on the bottom. Hold on, wait. So this is, I think this is the Cars 3 95 decal, and this is the Cars 1. The Cars 1, much like Cars 3 McQueen's body, is a bit shorter and fatter. So, very interesting. Alright, over here is, of course, the logo, the main logo. I don't know if I've said it, but I really love the fact that the logo is double-sided. So one half is the Rally Race logo, and the other half is the Race and Rescue logo. Like, that is so insanely clever and cool. I'm really glad that they, like, actually designed it to look like two halves of the same, like, two sides of the same coin. Like it believably looks like this got modified into this when they made an impromptu race team. At least I think that's the implication. I don't know if, like, the Race and Rescue team was designed before that. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the story. I can't wait to see when the book comes out, what it's going to be like. Of course, you have the yellow highlights, the yellow sticker. I really like the 95 on the side here. It's a very small detail, but it looks pretty good. I'm going to move this guy aside. The rescue logo on the side, I think having the rescue be on the full like lightning bolt and having the 95 just be here in the corner. I mean, it works. It fills up this red space. It feels very similar to World Grand Prix McQueen, honestly. And I think it like just again putting the rescue on the side is really clever. How they got away with that. Of course, he has the multicolored rims. I think this is the first time we've seen McQueen with yellow wheels. We've seen it with blue wheels, of course, but this is the first time he's had yellow on him. The yellow fades into white, which I think is really nice. Race and Rescue. Wait, where's his gas cap? Hold on. Does Deputy Hazard have a gas cap? It's like very faint, but I don't feel it on this. So that does confirm that this is a new mold, but yeah, no gas cap. There's just nothing. Like here, there's like a little bit of... Wait, is it? No, there is like a dip. I can feel like a slight dip. I think that's just not here on this version. Oh, no. I think I feel a slight dip. Over here on the back, I think I kind of I'd kind of prefer if this whole thing on the back was yellow, but I don't know. The red here, this part's red with the, you know, Race and Rescue 95. I don't know how I feel about it literally saying Race and Rescue. It kind of reminds me of On the Road McQueen, where it literally says On the Road, and it just feels a little off. But oh well. I do like the yellow spoiler. This feels like one of the McQueen paint jobs from Cars the video game. I think there's like one that like has McQueen in his regular colors, but it's like a more like violent lightning storm. The other side's pretty much identical. Let me flip them around to show the base. And then one quick look between both versions. So there are a lot of design similarities, which I think is really clever. Having McQueen represent both sides is just so insanely clever and super cool, and it, you know, helps just like add to the line. I think between the two, I definitely still prefer Rally Race McQueen, even if he is a bit more generic McQueen. I don't know. This one does some creative things, but this one just, I don't know. I think it's the color scheme, really. I think this McQueen having a more generic color scheme kind of limits how much I want to like him. But I understand, you know, McQueen is a very iconic character, so you don't want to take too many risks with the design. But I think they still did some interesting stuff with him. I still appreciate him existing. I might get the plastic one that comes in the playset, maybe. I know he and Chick come in a playset. So yeah, Race Rally McQueen is pretty cool, but Race and Rescue McQueen, pretty solid. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Hope you all enjoyed the review, and I shall see you all around. Bye-bye.